Oh yeah, bud. What's up, YouTube? Welcome to the channel. Ethan here. Got another YouTube video for you guys today. So I decided to do this video because when I decided I was going to start streaming, when I decided I was going to start recording all my videos and start a YouTube channel, I couldn't find one video that had all the information I was looking for. I couldn't find a video that had their full setup, their PCs, their monitors, how they set everything up. I couldn't find a video that also had the programs that they were using to stream and record and edit. And I couldn't find a video that had all of their settings all into one video. There's tons of videos out there where it explains all those things from different people or the same person but different videos, but I don't know if I was looking for the wrong stuff, if I was searching, you know, using the wrong keywords for searches on YouTube and the internet, but I couldn't find it. So I decided I was going to make this video. One clarification that I think I need to make is when I recorded the video, I kind of implicated that you couldn't stream and game on the same PC. Not true at all. There's tons of people that do that. For me, you know, Call of Duty is an extremely resource intensive game. So for me to be able to get the frames per second that I needed, for me to be able to get the quality of the output of the video, I would have had to build a supercomputer basically. And, you know, I didn't have $6 grand to go drop on a computer. Those are just my thoughts. I could be completely wrong. I might have it set up wrong, but I could never get it to work. Either my frames per second was lacking or my video quality and my stream quality was really bad. So this is just a video about my setup that I have, how I have everything set up, the programs that I use, all of my settings that I use in those programs. One thing that I forgot to mention in the video is my editing software. The editing software that I use is called Wondershare Filmora X or Wondershare Filmora 10. Kind of like the stupid iPhone thing. Is it the iPhone 10? Is it the iPhone X? Is it the XR? Is it the 10R? Like, you guys were really that lazy that you had to just put a X instead of a 1 and a 0, if that's what you're going for. I digress. This video strays a little bit away from my normal thing. If you're wanting to learn how to do this, this is going to be great. If you're here for the memes and the gameplay, you're out of luck. Appreciate you guys for watching. If you like what you see, hit that like button. If you guys are new to the channel, or if you're not new to the channel and you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe button. If you guys have any comments, suggestions, whatever, throw me a comment. Throw me a comment. Throw me a comment. As always, guys, much love. Catch you guys on the next one.
Alright guys, so this is my very first PC. Me and my brother built this PC from scratch. We ordered all the parts, put it all together ourselves. That's why the wiring looks so bad. Cable management's terrible, but hell, we got What About Bob in there, so it's all good. Alright, this is the case that we went with. It's been a pretty good case. I mean, can't complain. It's got 6 fans in it, all RGB, so you can change it up. Plenty of room for everything in there. Went with a 600 watt power source. Really didn't think I needed anything more than that. Doesn't seem like it loads up a ton, so yeah, it runs pretty good. Went with a 1 terabyte Team Group SSD. It's been working fine. Plenty of storage in there. You can add SSDs if you want. Went with an Intel Core i7 9700K for the CPU. It's unlocked. It does not come with a cooling device, with a cooling fan or anything, so you're gonna have to get one of those separately if you decide to build one of these. This is the CPU cooler that I got. It's a Cool Master. Can't complain. Probably should have went water cooled on it, but it works just fine for what I'm doing. I don't overclock or anything, so. On the RAM, I went with this Corsair Vengeance Pro. I actually got 32 gig, 3200 megahertz. It's kind of hard to fit in there with that Cool Master fan, but I was able to make it work. When I first built this PC, it was my gaming PC, and I only went with 16 gigabytes of RAM, but now it's my editing PC, so I bumped it up to 32. This is the motherboard I went with. It's an MSI MPG C390 Gaming Pro Carbon AC. I don't think they make these anymore. but it's been working fine for me. It's got 2 video card slots, yeah, Wi-Fi, all that good stuff. For my capture card, I went with the Elgato HD60S. I only play in 1080p, so I didn't really feel the need to go 4K. Might do that later on in the future. If you plan on recording on a console, you're going to need one of these. I didn't find that out until after I had bought my Xbox Series X, so that's something you'll need to keep in mind. So the graphics card I originally got for this thing was a XFX RX 5500 XT Thick Pro 2. It was an 8GB GDDR6, and it just wouldn't do what I wanted it to do, so I went and I bought this 3060 Ti off of Facebook Marketplace. That XFX graphics card was only like 200 something bucks, 250 bucks when I bought it. I think they're going for around 600 or 700 now. I got that 3060 Ti for 650, so yeah, that 3060 Ti blows that other one out of the water. It's not even close. For my microphone, I've got a Blue Snowball. I got the shock mount and the mic boom on Amazon. I think they were like 15 or 20 bucks or something. My monitors, I have 2 LG 32-inch. They're 165 hertz each. One of them's hooked up to my gaming PC. The other one's hooked up to my streaming PC. I've been really happy with these monitors. The color's good. Haven't had any problems with them. I got them at Costco for $220 a piece, so it wasn't a bad deal for 165 hertz. So this is my gaming PC. This is a CyberPower pre-built I got from Best Buy. When I built my first computer, I had no idea what the hell I was doing, and this PC basically has the exact same specs as my streaming PC, but this one runs way better. So I don't know if I messed something up on the other one or what the heck's going on, but has an Intel i7 10700F processor. The one in my streaming PC is a little bit better, even though it's a 9th gen. This one in the gaming PC is a 10th gen, but it's minuscule. I don't even think you really notice it. Maybe a couple frames per second, and that's it. Has the exact same GPU in it. It's got an MSI GeForce RTX 3060 Ti. They're both Ventus 2X overclocked editions. They run really, really good. I would highly recommend this GPU. It came with 500 gigabytes of an M.2 drive, and I blew through that with Call of Duty Cold War and Call of Duty Modern Warfare. So yeah, don't skimp on the storage. I had to go buy a new hard drive today, actually. Ran out of room. So if you can get a hold of this PC, it's sold out in a couple of days. I think I paid $1,600 for it. The RGB in this is freaking sweet. I was a little worried about the airflow in there, but all of the fans, those 3 huge fans, they're actually exhaust. There's a mesh on top of the computer that's the intake. There's actually no intake fans. They're all vent fans. They're all exhaust fans. But yeah, it runs fine. My GPU never gets over 71 degrees Celsius, so. It's got Patriot, Viper, 16 gigabyte RAM sticks in it. I don't think I need any more for gaming. If I was going to edit on this thing, I'd throw some more in there, but. So on a 2 PC setup, wireless mice or mouses or whatever the hell the plural is for that is key. You don't want wires everywhere. For my controller, I have an Xbox Elite Series 2. I will never go back. That thing is a beast. So that's my setup. I know my cable management is piss poor. You don't need to tell me, I already know, but I don't have 10 hours to take out of my day to get it all tidied up, so I did the best I could. So now we will get into the settings. So what we're going to do is we're going to go over
a dual PC setup, first thing you're going to need to do is, this is actually my gaming PC right here. So what we're going to do is you're going to need to go to Elgato's website. You're going to need to download sound capture right here. You're also going to need to download game capture, but we'll get into that in a little bit when we get over to the settings for the streaming / recording PC. So you're going to download sound capture. It's going to pull up this. You click on it. You go over here to PC gaming. All right. You're going to come down here. If you're gaming on a PC, you're going to want to hook your headset into the ports on your gaming PC, and you're going to want to hear it on this, whatever the automatic is. I have it set up to where my speaker's Realtek audio is where I want to hear it. So click on that. That's going to put the gameplay in your ears on your headset. Your output is going to be on your HD60S, this NVIDIA HD60S high definition audio. So you're going to click that. And then I just minimize that and then go into my game and open that up. So this is my streaming / recording PC. So the first thing I do when I fire this up after I've done that on my gaming PC is you're going to need to go to Elgato's website and download this Elgato Game Capture HD. All of this software is free. So after you're done downloading it, you click on this. This wakes up your Elgato Game Capture, your capture card, and it's going to pull up like this. So I don't have any of this set up. The only thing I use this for is waking up my capture card. So after this is done, you know, I don't need any of these settings. You can stream straight to Twitch and whatever. You can record on this, but I use another program for that. So after I do this, I just exit out of it. It just wakes it up. The software that I use on this is Streamlabs OBS. I mean, you could use OBS. There's a million different ones. I'm just showing you guys what I use. After I downloaded that, you go click on this. Oh, it's already open, dumbass. Okay, so it's going to start with, you know, these are overlays that I've downloaded and whatever, but, you know, we'll just go to, we'll just create a new scene here. Call this one the YouTube setup. I guess I really can't show you without it. I just tried to go over. Anyway, whatever. So this is all going to be blank. You're going to have a blank screen right here. There's going to be, you know, nothing over here. It's just going to say new scene or whatever. Tried doing it on that one. Didn't work. This is all going to be blank. Going to go down here to sources, add. You're going to go to video capture device. I've already got these in here. I've already got my Elgato, and this is my webcam. But you're going to add a new source. Just pretend that shit isn't there. Going to just type in Elgato, whatever you want. Add source. It's going to pull this up. Okay. You're going to go to devices. Go down here to game capture HD60S. So we're going to pretend that this screen isn't there. Okay, but it's going to be all blown up. So what you're going to need to do is you're going to need to come over here and you're going to need to shrink it down to the size in this window right here. Okay, so now we're going to add your microphone. I'm going to go over here. Audio input. I've already got mine in here. It's got all my settings and everything in it. Add new source. Call it a microphone. Mic 4's whatever the hell you want to call it. This is probably going to blow you guys out, so I apologize, but I need to show you how to do it. So I'm going to add source. I'll hurry over here and mute it. Okay, so it's going to bring up this. You're gonna go over here to devices, and you're gonna go to whatever microphone, not that one, that's my webcam. You're gonna go over here to whatever your webcam name or your microphone name is. Mine's the Blue Snowball, so I click on that, and it's gonna bring it down to here. Gonna click done. I'm gonna cancel that out because I don't want to do that. Guess I could, whatever. So I think it automatically has a desktop audio on there. I always have mine muted, have everything muted except for, I guess your Elgato is going to be down here too. I'll have to show you that. All right, we'll go into microphone settings real quick. So down here in your sources, you're going to have your Elgato, your Snowball, and your microphone or whatever. So you're going to right click on it, and you're going to come up here to filters. I've already got 2 of them enabled. So the way you add a filter is you go over here. It's going to have your noise. I only use the noise suppression and the compressor. So you're going to click noise suppression. It's going to bring up this. You click on it. It's going to bring up this drop down menu. I use the higher quality, and then I go and do the same thing for the compressor. It's going to have different values right here. So what I did was I basically just messed around with what this bar was doing. I would hit record a video, go back in, watch it. If it didn't sound good, I would mess around with this. I watched a lot of YouTube videos on how to make this sound right. So these are my settings. Ratios 20, thresholds negative 20.9, attacks 1, release is 60, output gain is minus 4.7. I don't mess with this. This is a whole nother wormhole that I didn't want to go down. Really didn't care enough to do it. So after you're done with that, your Elgato. Okay, so when you have this audio going, this is about where I run it, somewhere in here. It all depends on when you're in your game. You'll have this up on your other monitor or whatever. You'll be able to see how high this is going. So I really don't like mine going up above about right here, somewhere in there. So basically, this is what everything should look like when you're done. So I hope this video helped you guys out. I know it was kind of all over the place, but that's kind of just how my brain works. It's not very organized up in there. I pretty much had to figure this all out on my own. There was never like a video that was like, hey, here's my setup, this is my settings, this is where you go to download the stuff or whatever. So that's kind of what I was shooting for on this video. Is here's my setup, this is what I'm using, these are the programs I use, these are the settings inside the program. There's a bunch of YouTube videos out there that you can find where it's different YouTube videos from different people that give you all this information, but I couldn't find one that was like I said, here's my setup, here's my stuff, these are the settings, this is the programs. So I hope you guys hope it helps you guys out. If you guys have any questions, you can DM me on Instagram. You can put your question in the comments. Suggestions for me to use, I'm always open to that. I think I have a long way to go before this set up my how my recordings look, how my stream look. I think I got a long way to go, which is fine by me. So anyway, appreciate you guys for watching. Much love. Catch you guys on the next one.